Did you know the last decade was the hottest in recorded history? This alarming trend is not just a series of isolated incidents but a clear indication of a larger, more troubling pattern. The rise in global temperatures is a direct result of human activities, primarily the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, which have significantly increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. Our planet is experiencing a warming trend, a phenomenon known as global warming, with far-reaching consequences for all life on Earth. This warming trend is causing more frequent and severe weather events such as heat waves, droughts, and intense storms, which are disrupting ecosystems and human societies alike. The impact on agriculture, water resources, and biodiversity is profound, threatening food security and the livelihoods of millions. From the melting glaciers of the Arctic to the increasing intensity of hurricanes, the evidence of this warming is impossible to ignore. The polar ice caps are shrinking at an unprecedented rate, contributing to rising sea levels that endanger coastal communities worldwide. Hurricanes and typhoons are becoming more powerful and destructive, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. These changes are not just statistics, they are real, tangible events that are reshaping our world. Understanding global warming is not just the responsibility of scientists and policymakers, it's an issue that affects us all. Every individual, community, and nation has a role to play in addressing this crisis. By making informed choices in our daily lives, such as reducing energy consumption, supporting renewable energy sources, and advocating for sustainable practices, we can collectively make a significant impact. By learning about the causes and effects of global warming, we can begin to comprehend the magnitude of the challenge and, more importantly, identify the actions we can take to mitigate its impact. Scientific research and technological innovation are crucial in developing solutions, from improving energy efficiency to advancing renewable energy technologies. Public awareness and education are equally important, empowering people to take action and support policies that promote environmental sustainability. This essay aims to provide a clear and concise explanation of global warming, its causes, its effects, and the solutions that can help secure a healthier future for generations to come. By understanding the science behind global warming and recognizing the urgency of the situation, we can work together to implement effective strategies that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and enhance our resilience to climate impacts. It's a call to action, a plea for global awareness, and a collective effort to combat this defining challenge of our time. The fight against global warming requires a united front, with individuals, communities, businesses, and governments all playing their part. Together, we can create a sustainable future and protect our planet for the generations that follow. Global warming refers to the ongoing increase in Earth's average temperature. This warming trend is primarily caused by the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Imagine the Earth wrapped in a blanket. This blanket, our atmosphere, traps heat from the sun. Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide occur naturally and are essential for maintaining a habitable temperature on Earth. However, human activities, particularly since the Industrial Revolution, have significantly increased the concentration of these gases in the atmosphere, trapping more heat and causing the planet to warm at an unnatural rate. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that makes Earth habitable. Sunlight passes through the atmosphere and warms the Earth's surface. Some of this heat is radiated back towards space. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap some of this outgoing heat, keeping the planet warm enough to support life. However, the enhanced greenhouse effect caused by human activities disrupts this natural balance. The increased concentrations of greenhouse gases trap more heat, leading to a gradual warming of the Earth's atmosphere, oceans, and land masses. This warming has significant and far-reaching impacts on our planet's climate and ecosystems. The primary driver of global warming is the increase in greenhouse gas emissions caused by human activities. The burning of fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas for energy, is a major contributor to these emissions. These fuels release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere when burned. Deforestation is another significant contributor to global warming. Trees play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When forests are cleared or burned, this stored carbon is released back into the atmosphere, contributing to the greenhouse effect. Furthermore, industrial processes, agriculture, and transportation also release significant amounts of greenhouse gases. Section 5. A world transformed. Effects of global warming. The effects of global warming are already being felt worldwide. From the melting ice caps in the Arctic to the parched lands in Africa, the signs are unmistakable. Temperatures are rising, leading to more frequent and intense heat waves. These heat waves not only cause discomfort but also pose serious health risks, especially to vulnerable populations. Glaciers and ice caps are melting at alarming rates, contributing to rising sea levels. This melting ice is a clear indicator of the warming planet and has far-reaching consequences. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and floods are becoming more frequent and severe. These events disrupt lives, destroy homes, and lead to significant economic losses. The impacts of global warming extend beyond these immediate effects. Coastal erosion is eating away at shorelines, and infrastructure is being damaged by increasingly powerful storms. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities and ecosystems. Entire towns are at risk of being submerged, and natural habitats are being destroyed. Changes in precipitation patterns disrupt agriculture and water resources. Farmers are struggling to cope with unpredictable weather, which affects food production and water supply. Ocean acidification, caused by the absorption of excess carbon dioxide by seawater, threatens marine life. Coral reefs are bleaching, and marine ecosystems are under severe stress. These interconnected effects highlight the profound impact of global warming on our planet and its inhabitants. The changes are happening rapidly, and the need for action has never been more urgent. Section 6. Turning the tide. Solutions for a cooler future. Addressing global warming requires a multifaceted approach involving individual actions, collective efforts, and global cooperation. One of the most crucial steps is to transition away from fossil fuels and embrace renewable energy sources. Investing in solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy will significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Increasing energy efficiency is another vital strategy. By using energy more efficiently in our homes, businesses, and transportation systems, we can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and lower emissions. Reforestation efforts are critical in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and restoring vital ecosystems. Section 7. The urgency of now. The scientific consensus on global warming is clear and compelling. Our planet is warming at an unprecedented rate, and human activities are the dominant cause. The impacts of this warming are already being felt worldwide, and the consequences of inaction are dire. We are at a critical juncture, and the decisions we make today will determine the future of our planet. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. Delaying action will only exacerbate the problem and make it more challenging and costly to solve. We must act now, with determination and unwavering commitment, to mitigate the effects of global warming and secure a livable planet for future generations. Section 8. Our collective responsibility. Addressing global warming is not just the responsibility of governments or large corporations, it's a collective responsibility that falls upon each of us. Every individual, every community, and every organization has a role to play in this monumental task. We can all make a difference through our choices and actions. Simple acts like riding a bicycle instead of driving or participating in community garden projects can have a significant impact on our environment. By reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for change, we can collectively steer the world towards a more sustainable future. Energy-efficient homes and reusable shopping bags are just the beginning. We can contribute to a global solution by engaging in activities like beach cleanups and tree planting. These actions not only help the environment but also inspire others to join the cause. From the food we eat, which can be sourced from local farmers markets, to the choices we make in our daily lives, to the products we buy, opting for eco-friendly and sustainably packaged goods, every decision we make has an environmental impact. Using public transport and reducing plastic waste are small steps that lead to big changes. By making informed choices that prioritize sustainability, such as attending educational workshops and choosing eco-friendly products, we can reduce our individual contribution to global warming. Installing energy-efficient appliances and composting at home are practical steps everyone can take. Every small action adds up, whether it's participating in community recycling programs or neighborhood cleanup events. And together, we can create a powerful force for change. Large crowds at climate marches and signing environmental petitions show the collective power of our voices. The time for action is now. Inspirational climate leaders remind us of the urgency of the situation and the need for immediate action. Let us rise to the challenge and work together to create a cooler, healthier, and more sustainable future for all. Diverse communities and even children planting trees symbolize the hope and effort needed to make a lasting impact.